Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another single song reaction here. This time we're going to be doing a music video.
Wow.
And I have my friend Chris Schoenberg here with me. And
Picture.
I said, hey, I've been seeing this band, Slaughter to Prevail. I've been hearing of them a little bit, and I've seen their music video going around on some of the reaction channels. And so I was like, do you want to check this out? And he doesn't have an option. He's sitting here, so we're going to do it anyway. So I don't know anything about this band. Do you?
No.
All I know is this song is called Viking. It has like 1.4 million views, which is pretty good for what I think it is. I think it's going to be incredibly brutal. I don't think we're going to hear any clean vocals. I think this is, I don't know what style this is. Deathcore has been the big thing that has been being really, or death, is that what they're calling it? Deathcore?
That is
Some kind of core. Some kind of core is like the big thing that everyone's been talking about recently.
Metal subgenres are stupid.
I disagree. I really like that, but that's fine. We've always disagreed on that. I love subgenre stuff and like subgenrifying everything. But regardless, I don't know anything about this. You don't know anything about this. He's a big metal dude. I'm a metal dude, not as big as him. But let's just see what we got here. So we got the music video. I'm going to pull it up. We're going to watch it, and we'll just see what happens. It's called Viking, so I don't know if this is going to be like Amon Amarthi. Oh, I'm not going to adjust. Do we need to do this? Adjust this? Not in English. That's pretty nuts, whatever that is, vocal. Dude, that's sick.
That is pretty cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that kind of makes me go, ah.
Oh, bass drop.
Hey, he's got a shirt on now.
When did you do that? Oh, now it's back off again. He's very fast. Oh, and a hoodie? Some more wardrobe changes in a Taylor Swift video.
Whoa.
Synthesizers?
The drums?
Oh, yeah, the drums got distorted.
Interesting. Dang. I think it's cooler that he's so jacked.
I think
right?
that,
like,
I think
oh
that
my
that,
god.
that
if I looked like that, I'd take my shirt off when I'm singing too. Oh my, I do every video without a shirt. Holy crap. Dude, these dudes' voices are crazy. He's mixing pig squeals in there with whatever the hell he's doing. He's getting a little Jamie Josta-y, you know, a little bit every now and then.
It does kind of feel like that.
Wow, Wall of Death. This is making me sweat. Also, we do have it up quite loud.
It is pretty loud.
Are we gonna get a crazy drop? like a breakdown. His voice can't just sound like that, right?
I don't think so.
It's got to be like vocal effect, like
pitch shifted or something.
Yeah. It sounds like it's Russian. Ah, here we go. Now we've entered Lorna Shore territory. Did you ever listen to Lorna Shore? They were quite the thing last year.
I know.
It's crazy how popular stuff like this gets with not a single sung vocal. Not a single clean vocal anywhere.
Clean vocals.
No, I guess not. What a cool way to end it. Oh, that's cool. Dang. Okay, I wasn't expecting the onslaught that was that song. Holy crap, do. That made me sweat. That song made me sweat.
Wow. I thought that was going to be like
wimpy.
try hard mallcore.
Instead, it was hefty.
It was pretty hefty. I don't think I'll probably go buy tickets or anything. I liked it.
I thought it was produced really well.
Yeah, for sure. There was a lot of changes going on in that mix, and the heavy part was cool. The voice was it's kind of weird that that's what it's about.
Yeah, it is. I like the way it sounded.
I did too.
I don't mind the fact that I think that there were like effects and stuff on there to make it.
No, it kind of seems like that's probably the next step because I'm sure Broman probably has a pretty intense voice anyway.
Oh, I'm sure,
then,
yes.
Because if you're going to do it with drums, why not do it with
Because
vocals?
live, they wouldn't have any of that crap on there. Well, I don't know. I guess that'd be pretty crazy to do that, to have that be a track or something underneath it.
Oh,
I mean, you could put
I didn't even think
on.
about doing it like that. Oh, that's what they do. I guarantee it. If they have a song that's been like this,
yeah,
we've been walking around the subject, but every metal band, especially ones that sound super clean like that, or clean. I know everything's distorted. That's not what I mean.
Right.
That it's super precise.
Yeah.
Like that, and even psychroptic and stuff like that. Since that's the other band of today
that we were talking about. Yeah.
They all have tracks, and I guess I didn't even think about doing it. I think it's lame. I think tracks at a live show is lame.
I know you do. We just disagree on that. But to me, if you're a band that's just guitar, bass, drums, vocals, and all your songs are guitar, bass, drums, vocals, then I don't think you would necessarily need any tracks, with the possible exception of some background vocals. But
teach your bass player how to sing.
That's a way to do it for sure. But I'll always say the thing I always go to is Nightwish, right? You can have Nightwish perform their guitar, bass, drums, vocals, but the core of a Nightwish song is the 125-piece orchestra and the 75-piece choir. So when you go to their show, you need to be able to hear those things.
Yeah.
So I know that that's way different from what you're talking about. You're talking about supplementing the things that are already there with
and I think that that example that you just gave, I think that's even worse. Because in a way, I thought that we agreed on this, that records and live performances can be too.
Oh, I definitely think they should be separate.
They should be separate things.
Yeah.
And I guess part of the reason, and I get this, and I know that I'm in the minority on this as far as humans go, but a lot of the times when I go to a show, I want to see a big part of the reason I'm there, especially for more technical kind of stuff. If I'm gonna go watch. For example, when I go watch Olivia Rodrigo, when I buy tickets to that tour she's going to go on next year, that she better freaking go on. I guess I don't care if the whole thing's an MP3 player.
Right.
I don't really care if it's just if it's 2 tracks, if they have a Mackie 1204 and a phone plugged in and they hit play and I get to hear the subs and see the video and she flies around on a thing and whatever. And there's confetti at the end because there's going to be confetti at the end.
Sure.
That's what but if I'm going to go watch a band, especially one that I like and that I respect the technical aspects of their playing, if I want to hear all that perfect stuff,
just going
to go listen to the album, and it's going to sound better, and I'm going to have a better auditory experience. But I want to see if you can do it, and because as soon as there's tracks, then when I know and it's a band that I want to see if they can do it live, then the whole time what I do, and I did this last week, I sit there and like I'm kind of watching the show, but most of the time through most sets I'm just like, what's tracks and what's real? And like I'm like watching the guitar player's fingers, and I'm like watching the drummer, and I'm like I'm watching like cloth inside of the kick drums and be like, are you really doing that fast?
Right.
Or is it was half of this tracks, and like it just it ruins it for me. If you're one of those people that likes watching DJ sets, knock yourself out. That's good for you.
I just think that you said it earlier, that you're in the minority of humans when you think like that. And that's true, because people, unfortunately, don't go to shows to listen to music. I've talked about this ad nauseum before for years, and it's the reason I don't even like to go to shows at all. People don't go to shows for the music. They go there to be with other people who like the same things they do, and they want to feel like they're part of something. And they don't care about the music at all. And they just want to shout the cuss words. That's all they go to shows for. They sit there waiting. Okay, here comes one. Yeah! Everybody said it together. Look at the communal experience we're having here. That's what it's like when I saw Korn. Everyone just sitting at the edge of their seat. He's going to say the C word pretty soon. Here it comes. Yeah, we did it together. Look, everybody.
That was a Korn
It's
show,
disgusting.
Like,
I saw Power Man 5000 play after Korn, and it was 100,000 times, but actually before Korn. Sorry, Korn played last. Korn played last. But anyway, yes, I agree. And also, I've said this before too. I don't think bands should perform live. I think every band should just go to the studio, make albums, and then put out an album every 4 months.
Well, I mean, I understand your point in that. I do think that the communal experience is good. I mean, although at a Korn show and like, come at me, bro.
Well,
like,
that's just. I'm just using that as a stupid experience.
Like, and you could name 5,000 other bands that are the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, and wearing different colored T-shirts and having different facial hair, like it doesn't matter. Like, for a lot of that stuff is just
right.
But
I
don't like tracks.
I do still think that a majority of what you're hearing at a show, though, with a band like a metal band, is the metal band.
How do you know, though?
That's a good point. You know? I know. And I watched a video the other day that was someone was talking about having all the kick drums be tracked for certain shows and things, and that there was a very famous band that did a show where the drummer was sick. Or supposedly the drummer was. It came out that the band was using kick. All the kicks you're hearing were tracked, right? And then it came out after the fact. It was a rumor or whatever that this band. I don't know. They never said in the video what the band was, for the sake of the band. But it came out that this was a thing, and so everyone online, I guess, was like weighing in or whatever. And then it came out after the fact that the drummer, their normal drummer, was not there. And so it was a guy filling in. And so he didn't know all it was a metal band, so it was like some complex patterns and stuff. And so they just flew in the kick. And then he played just crashes and stuff. And the snare, I guess. And so I'm like, well, in that case, I guess I can understand it, because it's a different dude. It's a single show, you know. But the thing is, if you can do that for a single show, and it probably sounded way better.
It probably did sound way better.
Then why wouldn't you just do it for every show?
And that's exactly
what you're saying.
And then take it another step.
Why the guitars probably sound better and you do the same thing.
And then I mean vocals, live vocals are notoriously awful. So then you're just playing a CD in front of people.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, anyway.
The Slaughter to Prevail thing, it was fine. I was not expecting that.
I was happy with the production. I liked his voice. I don't really know if there was ever like a chorus or anything, which is something that I prefer in my music. I like to be able to differentiate the parts of a song. And
there was the breakdown at the end.
There was a breakdown at the end, which was interesting, but I don't know. I did listen to the whole Lorna Shore album last year, so I think I filled my breakdown quota for the next few years. Because that's all that band does. The most incredibly technical, fast thing, just for like a minute, and then a minute of breakdown, and then another minute of, and then a breakdown for a minute, and then they end the song. Also, there's a giant orchestra playing with them the whole time too, which is the part I liked.
Huh. I don't know. It's fine. I don't think the name really. I mean, I figured there would be bangs and eyeliner.
Oh yeah, for Slaughter to Prevail.
Slaughter Prevail.
Oh no, that was as hardcore as I think. I don't think you can really get much heavier than that, really, right?
No. I mean, I don't think. I thought parts of it sounded good. There was a couple snare hits in there. And I'm like, oh, that's
cool,
great snare hit.
Yeah, there was that weird part in the middle where the drums did kind of change, and they were still sounded like they were doing what they were doing, but then there was kind of like a different beat over the top of it.
Yeah, and they were
it was
like
strange.
crunchy. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it was strange.
Very dense.
I appreciate them doing anything different than what they were doing, though, like to try to make this section of the song sound a little different. But so, all right, well, there you go. That's Slaughter to Prevail. I guess if this video gets 1,000 views, we'll do another Slaughter to Prevail song. They have several videos. Then this one just came out, and it has like I think 2 weeks ago, and it has 1.4 million views. So.
Does he do the vocal thing in all of them? Is that what the whole band is about? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, it
you
seems
came
like
here
that's
because you like Slaughter to Prevail.
kind of thing. Yeah. Which, if you were into metal and you didn't know, and this is your first time on my channel, we've been going through the entire Metallica discography this year because I had never heard almost any of their albums. I had heard the Black Album, but since the beginning of this year, we've gone through and listened to all the Metallica albums, reacted to them. We have a bunch of like 3.5-hour Metallica videos where we go in depth talking about the production, talking about Metallica, the history of Metallica, how they recorded things, why they recorded things the way they did. And I got to hear almost all of it for the very first time. And as of right now, when we're recording this in the middle of August, we still have Death Magnetic and Hardwired to Self-Destruct to go. So join us on the Metallica train ride if you're a big metal fan and you're here for Slaughter to Prevail. Stick around for the Metallica.
Bye.
Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.